Alright, what's on the video? About to call Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone will well. Shalom to your brothers that are preaching and teaching the truth worldwide. I want to say shalom to the hopeful lit. Today's lesson is entitled Strait. So yeah, I just typed in the mobile app, the word Strait, Strait. And through the Spirit, do a lesson dealing with the word straight. As a matter of fact, let's look it up. All right, straight. Strait, Strait. It's a narrow passage of water connecting two seas or two other large areas of water, the Strait of Gibraltar. I've actually been through the Strait of Gibraltar. The Strait of Gibraltar actually connects the Atlantic Ocean with the Mediterranean Sea. So once you go through the Strait of Gibraltar, that's when you enter into the Mediterranean Sea. So you got Africa, which is Morocco. So you have Morocco on your right hand side, and then you have the tip of Spain. Yeah, you have the tip of Spain on the left hand side. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. Strait. Yeah, that is Spain right now. Pretty sure. But, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it is. Yep. Spain. Yep. So when you go through there, that strait is actually connecting the Atlantic Ocean with the Mediterranean Sea. And if you brothers are familiar with Prudential Insurance, that actual logo, let me see, Prudential Rock. That actual logo is, when you go through the Rock of Gibraltar, that's where that logo comes from. The Prudential Rock. It should tell you Rock. Gibraltar. G-I-B. Prudential's Rock Gibraltar logo. So that's just a little tidbit. But getting back into the lesson, Strait, S-T-R. As it says, a narrow passage of water connecting two seas or two other large areas of water. Used in reference to a situation, this is one I really get into. Used in reference to a situation characterized by specified degree of trouble or difficulty. So we understand before we can enter into the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be a very narrow strait. It's going to be a level of difficulty, because we understand what the damn devil Esau Edom has laid out, especially for the circumcision brothers and sisters that understand this walk that we're in. It's going to be a level of difficulties, because it's going to become a time where everything that you know and love that you have been accustomed to, going to cut it off if you want to enter into the kingdom of heaven, because Esau Edom, he's going to require you to do things that's going to go against the scriptures. First and foremost, we understand if you take the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, the Lord going to cut you off. It's a wrap. So entering to that straight gate, you're going to cut the flesh off. You're going to cut yourself off from the ways of America, Babylon, and Greek. So get right here, book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So we understand that few people are going to find it. Few Israelites are going to find it. Why? Because they're tied to this American Babylonian system. They're not going to want to cut off from the flesh. They're not going to want to do what seems to be the improbable or an impossible. They can't see themselves without doing an Uber Eats, ordering it, going to work every day, because they've been conditioned to the American dream. So when it comes time to let go of that, and then you gotta, basically live by faith. What does the scripture say? Let's get it. I'm gonna get back into it. Faith is evidence. Hebrews, hold up. Faith is evidence, hope for. Here, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hey, going to Jacob's trouble, we're gonna live this scripture. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. What are you hoping for? The kingdom of heaven. The evidence of things not seen. None of us can sit up and say in this lifetime we've seen, miracles on a high level being manifest. We understand right now it's a miracle that we've awakened to our heritage. But we're talking about where the Lord is literally, just you pray for something and it happens right then on the spot. Or the Lord give brother spiritual powers. None of us have seen that. We read about it. We understand the things are written for our learning. Things that happen in the past, so that we can have hope. So when we read these different, scriptures, these things that happen to our forefathers, it's ultimately to boost our faith. But we haven't seen them. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the faith comes in. We read about it, all the different miracles, the triumphs of our forefathers, but you haven't seen it. So that takes faith to believe it. To believe that, just the fact that you believe that you're Israelite, it takes faith. Because everything around you, the whole world say that this, that, and the third. But we understand, according to the prophecy, that we're the Israelites. But the Lord gave each brother and sister a measure of faith to believe this, to believe what the scriptures say, and stand on it. So jumping back into Strait. Alright, I was in Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which lead unto life, and few there be that find it. So actually I'm gonna start out Matthew 7 verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in therein. So many people gonna go through that wide gate. Pretty much, if it's not the truth, it's the wide gate. You name it. If you're not in the truth, call on the name of Yahweh by Hashem Abishai, you're in the wide gate. Simple. Believe in plantation Christianity, definitely in the wide gate. Calling on Jesus, definitely in the wide gate. Buddha, Allah, all these different idols, you're in the wide gate. So guess what? You're on the path to destruction. What's that song? Highway to hell. Hey, you on that? Hey, you in the wide gate. But verse 14, what does it say? Because straight is the gate, that narrow passage, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. So the straight gate leads to life, and few, very few, there be that find it. So, call out Yahweh Hashem Ashai. If you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, Lord at least has you on the right path. Now, whether the Lord have it set up for you to continue in this walk and to receive the salvation, that remains to be said, remains to be seen. But at least the Lord got you on the right path. Lord willing, keep all of us that's in this walk, keep us on this right path to ultimately receive that salvation. And I'm going to get this right here. 2nd Ezra I'm gonna get this. 2nd Ezra 7 verse 18. It reads, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the while. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the while." So here it is. What the scripture says: righteous shall suffer straight things, and hope for the while. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the while. So on this side, everybody's suffering, the righteous and the unrighteous. Only difference is the righteous, they have hope for the while. What's the while? The kingdom of heaven. But the wicked, they don't have. They what it say? Yet shall not see the while. They not even gonna see the while. There's no hope for them. So at least on this side, we understand. Hey, the righteous and the unrighteous, everybody's suffering over here. But at least if you're in this truth, you have something to hope for. Hope for the kingdom of heaven. Hope, you have hope to see that your enemies, be brought down. We understand. We see the transition. We see that Esau Edom kingdom is coming down. So that's hope right there. We see all the signs of the time that's coming. See the signs that's happened around the four corners of the world. World War III is imminent. We understand that you got Elon Musk and the brain chip, all these different things, fulfilling prophecies. We're seeing all the different prophecies being manifest, being fulfilled, like real time. So, that's something to hope for. So yeah, I just want to do a quick lesson on just dealing with straight, because every brother or sister that's in this walk right now, everybody got as a matter of fact, I think this is the 2nd Ezra right here. I don't think that's yes it is. What is it? Fire on one side. I think it's like was it narrow? I know it's got fire in it. I mean, in verses 109. Let me go through and find it. Nevertheless. Bam. 2nd Ezra 7 and 7. So I'm gonna start right here. This is a straight. This is like as I was speaking on. Everybody got their own path to walk. This right here, 2nd Ezra 6. So like 2nd Ezra 7. I'm gonna start at verse 6. There's also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. This city, talking about the kingdom of heaven. The entrance thereof is narrow, very straight, dangerous, very, very difficult to transit, and it's set in a dangerous place to fall. That dangerous place to fall is here in America, Babylon the Great. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could be one man go there at once. Bam. So that's a level of difficulty. That's a straight. Only one man can go through at once. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Shalom and a Bible.